Okay, so this line right here, the transform to look at target, this will look good like if you were trying to use something like a homing rocket, homing type missile, or kind of like people like Call of Duty 2 who use the javelin. So for now I'm going to just comment this line out just in case you ever want to use that line. So now we're going to fix the rotation so it's more smoother, so it's more kind of like a real enemy, you know, it doesn't, it can't rotate perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead and make a public float, and then I'm going to name it rotate speed. For now I'm just going to make it equals 3. Now inside, where you're supposed to look at the target, before it, just put it up here. Look at target. Right now I'm gonna make it so it moves at me. So I'm just gonna comment this line. And then in here, we're gonna say we need two variables. One, we need to be able to get somehow the rotation. So that will be quaternion rotation, and that's going to equal quaternion dot look rotation, and in here you can put target dot position minus my transform dot position. That's how we get rotation from where to rotate from. And then now the next line is what's gonna actually make the enemy rotate at us. So my transform dot rotation is going to equals quaternion dot slurp my transform dot rotation, comma, it needs a rotation too, so I'll be rotation, comma, it's gonna be rotate speed times time dot delta time. Now if I go ahead and hit play, now he's rotating, but not as fast. Well, he is getting there. Okay, so now what we can do for when he starts moving around, we can make it so he starts moving at a certain distance or a certain range. So we can make one variable for looking distance and one for attack range. So it can be public float look at distance equals 15, and then public float attack range, and I'm just gonna make it equals 2. So we're pretty close. So inside the update, I'm going to say float distance equals vector 3 dot distance, and then this things right here is actually in the manual. It tells you about it, how to do it, how to get the distance from one per point to another point. So I'm gonna say target dot position, comma, my transform dot position. So that's how you get the distance from one side to the other one. So I can say if distance is less than look at distance, then in here is what we're going to say start looking at the player. I'm going to comment the movement for now. So we're pretty much, we're close to him. Oh, I have to be really close. Else he won't look at me. Now, if you want to try to figure out distance, I'll show you that in the next video.